We are here at the 2013 National Education Reform Summit. I'm speaking with Kate Walsh, who is the president of the National Council on Teacher Quality. And we just wrapped up a panel on teacher preparation where they discussed a recent survey that was done that said that nearly 80% of teacher prep programs are mediocre at best. So, Kate, can you tell us about that figure, 80%? Is that accurate?
Well, what we found is that, by and large, most schools of education in the United States need to do a better job of training teachers. They're providing a lot of theory, a lot of other activities that aren't entirely clear to us, but what they're not doing is giving public schools teachers who have acquired the knowledge and skills that public schools need. And so that's what we're looking at. We're looking at it a different lens than a lot of folks might look at if they were higher educators. We're looking at the lens of a public school educator.
So why do you think it is that the quality of teachers nationally is so low?
Well, I would argue that this is not a matter of the quality of teachers in the United States being low. This is a matter of not giving teachers what they need. So weak teachers don't get what they need to become adequate teachers. Adequate teachers don't get what they need to become good teachers. All the way around, we're asking too much of teachers. We're not giving them the support. We certainly do not give them the preparation that they deserve before they go into the profession.
Is the public education system equipped to give that support?
No, and that's not what they should be. I mean, absolutely, public schools need to provide professional development, but their job should not be to provide the rudiments of how to teach reading or to make sure that elementary teachers have a solid grasp of elementary math. I mean, that's the job of our nation's colleges and universities, and that's what we are rather insistent they should attend to.
Well, do you think that private schools or a non-public system would be better equipped to handle the problem of teacher quality and preparation than the public school system?
No, I mean, teachers are coming out of both public and private institutions and going into schools. It isn't a matter of private schools doing a better job than public schools. This is simply making sure that all teachers get what they need and deserve before they go into the classroom.
Do you find that there's a quality differential, though, between the two types of schools?
I have absolutely no idea. I haven't done a study of it. I'm not prepared to, I'm sure there's some great private schools that manage to attract really, really great teachers, and there are private schools that do not manage to do that. I don't know that there's any evidence that public schools are getting any worse teachers than private.
So I honestly, I surely don't think that there's a magic bullet to solve the problems that face our educational system. But if you were in charge at the federal level, what would be some of the things that you would immediately do?
We need to make it much harder for anyone to get into a school of education. Right now, it is easier to get into a school of education in the United States than it is to qualify to play college athletics. If we're making it easier for football players, easier for people who get into schools of education than for someone to qualify academically to go out on the football field, there's something wrong with that equation, and I think we need to address that.
Undercurrent under the surface makes the mainstream get so nervous. It's time for purpose, for news to serve us, not with propaganda they use to hurt